Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are back in the farming series. I know, different map, different vehicles. Well, that's because my game save got corrupted. So with that being said, we're gonna be a little bit more strategic and classic on this series. So we are on Elm Creek, as you guys can tell. We have a classic tractor on the back of the gooseneck trailer here, and we got a brand new 2021 Ford F350. It looks very beautiful in its color condition. But yeah, we're gonna go over to the piece of property that we bought. Now, once we get over there, I'll go a little bit of a rundown of what we own and what we don't own. So it's actually really good too, because there's about like a quarter mile down the road from my farm, there is actually a co-op down there, and then we can also unload off of the train right across the street there. I really never took in consideration how beautiful this base game map actually is. I really never play on Elm Creek, but I kind of really like it a lot. Well, while we're getting closer to our farmland here, the old school John Deere, I actually have a good idea for it. I'm not going to spoil that idea for you guys. Alrighty, and it looks like we are coming up on our farmland here. Now, we own all of this, so basically what I'm going to do is build onto the farm and take out this clear area here with no fields on it, and just build our house and the sheds and everything we need. So yeah, that's basically what we're really going to do. I'm not going to say too much about what we're going to do, but if we pull this up, this is basically everything we own. So we own 73, 75, 74, and 77, and everything that you see here. So we're going to be building on the clear area here. The fields we're going to leave. The top area later on down the road where 77 is, I might just completely take that out and use it for extra like building area if I want to put cattle down or horses, or more storage for our equipment. But let's go ahead and hop out of the PDA and try to get to building, which I have a blueprint that I'm going to be popping up on the video here for you guys after we're done building onto the farm. But man, does this truck look absolutely beautiful. I love it. But with that being all said, we're going to hop up into construction mode. Now we have $8 million to play with, which I'm probably only going to spend at least like 4.5 mil. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get the building. Alrighty, so we just got done building the whole farm and everything we needed to. Now, it took me almost 3.5 hours to complete this whole farm setup. What really made me build this farm is I seen a picture of it on this Facebook group that I'm in, and it inspired me to build it exactly like the photo that I just showed. Now, obviously, it's not exactly like it is in the photo, is because I really couldn't get an exact detail on it, but it's mainly how I wanted it. Inspired me to build something like it, I guess you could say. The house you guys seen plenty of times on the channel. This time I made the deck a lot bigger than it should be. Let's go ahead and move over to the farm area and give you guys a tour of this lovely farm. Now, here's one of the main entrances to the farm. I only made it this big is to fit, harvesters and headers and grain trailers that's going to be coming in and out to our farm. Here's one of our machine sheds here. Now, this machine shed is going to be the second main machine shed, only because it's really big. So I might just park my gooseneck right next to it for now. Now, here's where you're mainly going to be dropping off and picking up grain, is coming through this way, and then there's a road that wraps around the whole fields. But if you come over here, I wanted to try to make like a little office area. It kind of works out in the end. I can put like a computer or laptop in there, and it's a workshop, so I can work on all of our implement and tractors just in case something breaks. Here's a 5,000 liter diesel tank. It'll come handy. I really needed it on the farm. I got 2 of them. Now, if you come into this shed, all of my Case IH fans are going to love this shed, because this is where all my Case IHs are going to be stored, in this machine shed, only because I'm really not going to have a lot of cases, maybe in the future or whatnot. So if you walk out of this machine shed, we have a little cover here that I built onto it, so just in case it rains or anything, and I thought it looked really cool, and that's what it was in the picture. This shed is going to be for all of our seeds and fertilizers and whatnot, just in case we need storage for that, which we're going to. Now, all my John Deere fans are going to love this shed too, because that's where all my John Deeres are going to be stored. We got more grain silos and an implement shed here. I have to add another implement shed off of that one, because we're going to have a lot of implements, and that's really not that big of a implement shed. Alright, but before we can do any actual real farming, we have to head back on over to the farmhouse, get onto the computer, call up some dealerships, and make something happen. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next couple of hours or a couple of days, depending on how it goes. Alrighty, so it's been about a couple days here, almost a week. Now we're down to $2 million and some change. That's because we bought half of the equipment that we actually need. So I'm going to be taking the truck down there, leave it down there for a couple hours until we get all of our equipment back over to the farm here. But yeah, the field that I was talking about is actually right over here, which I'll get out and show you guys. It's this field here. I might take this out later on down the road. I would like to put a sign up. Maybe I can find one in the in-game mod hub, because, being on console, we really don't have a lot of signs to pick from. But anyways, we're going to go ahead on over to the dealership, and I'll catch you guys once we get over there, which is not a far drive. Alrighty, so just arrived over at the dealership. Let me go ahead and find a place to park, and then we'll get out and show you what we have purchased for now. Alright, so like I said, we just got to the dealership. So as you can see, all of our equipment in front of us. There's a Superliner XL blacked out with a grain hopper on the back. Over there, we have a John Deere harvester and a corn header to go with it, and that is way bigger than what I expected to have a corn header. But anyways, that'll work just fine. Here's a Case IH fertilizer, Case IH planter, and a Case tractor. Like I said, later on down the road, we're going to have a lot more cases. And here's a John Deere 6155 M series tractor and the cultivator, which is actually an off-brand cultivator. It'll work just fine. Over here, we have a Demco grain cart, because we're going to need it, and then we have a stagger. I wanted something different, never used a stagger in the game, so I said, why not? Let's go ahead and get it. It's got about 315 horsepower, I believe, so it can do pretty much everything around the farm we need it to. And here's all of our seeds that we have to pick up later on, at some point, whenever. But we'll go ahead and drop the Superliner back, and we'll keep coming back for our equipment. And this is going to be a long day just driving back and forth, I tell you what. On the bright side, of course, there's a train. But on the bright side, at least we're not too far from our farm, from the dealership, I guess. All right, and technically that's 2 pieces of equipment. Now I need to go get the rest, so I'll catch you guys in the next couple of hours. So I'm pretty sure this is the last piece of equipment we have to pick up, but my brother came over because he wanted to look at the farm that we have built. So I went ahead and offered him $15,000 to go ahead and just cultivate all 4 of these farms. Or the fields, I meant to say, not farms. So he went ahead and accepted my offer. So I guess that is really good for us because it's a lot of help that we need right now, because I really want to get all these fields cultivated and then planted within the next couple of weeks. So don't worry, guys. I know this is my case, IH machine shed. Don't worry, we still got to organize. I was just such in a hurry picking up everything, so I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. To be honest, guys, this is one of the nicest cases tractors that I have ever seen and driven, besides the older ones and the sprayer that we just got. And I might have lied and said that that was our last piece of equipment, because it's not. I gotta go pick up more. Alrighty, guys, so like I said, that was not the last piece of equipment that we got to pick up. That's a brand new 50-foot trailer as well. It's got extensions on it. This Gator I saw online, I wanted to get it because it has the fuel tank on the back, and I think that's going to come in handy. We have a Case International order guy because I like it a lot, and so he gave me a good deal on it, and it was his personal tractor because he doesn't do farming no more. Now, this is a very interesting piece of equipment. It's a electric John Deere tractor. The dealership dude gave me a big remote to actually work it, and I guess I'm going to be demoing it. They said I can keep it, you know, as long as it works really good, so I don't think we're really going to be using that much, but I went ahead and picked up the offer. So what we're going to do is load up all the equipment, and I still got to load up all the seeds too and put on the trailer. Alright, so we're just getting back over to the farm, and I see my brother just finished up the first big field, and now he's on to the second one. I just want it plowed because like I said, I'd like it to run down the road. I'm just going to take it out anyways, probably for some cattle or some extra storage for our machine sheds. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide that in the comment section below. But I'm going to go ahead and unload everything and get everything where I want it to be. Now, here in the next couple of hours, I'm really not going to be recording a lot, is because we actually going to be trying to plant sometime today. If the soil is right, I'm going to try to at least. But let me go ahead and get everything unloaded and then see what we can do from there. Also, since this John Deere is electric, I hired a guy to come in and put down a electric charging station for us as well. Alrighty, so I just figured I'd fill up the slip tank. The dealership dude told me that it holds 500 liters in gas, plus my brother did CBing down that he needs more diesel in the tractor, so that's what we're doing right now. Alrighty, so we're just heading up there to the top of the field. Go ahead and give him some more diesel. I'm going to try to put another implement shed along this left side of me right here where these birds are. That's might be the plan because we really need an implement shed, but I don't know exactly when we're going to be, you know, putting one down because we really don't have the time right now. We need to get all this cultivated and planted with corn. Alrighty, so he's just now getting finished up with the cultivating on the field over here. I don't remember if it's the last one or not. No, it's not. But yeah, I told him after we get this one done, we're going to go ahead and go back to the house and then start on dinner. Also, too, the guys came over and put down the electric charger. It's over there next to one of the diesel tanks. But yeah, he's almost done here. And then we're going to go back over to the house and make some dinner because we are getting hungry and it's getting late in the day. We've basically been on the farm for 10 hours at least, I think. I don't know. I kind of lost count. Alright, so it's currently the next day. If it looks a little bit different, it's because it did all day yesterday, the rest of the day that I didn't pick up the camera. We've been doing a lot of running around. Plus, we've been up since 4 o'clock this morning doing a little bit here and there on the farm. But this morning at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, I did pick up our dog that we missed. I forgot to get him. His name's going to be Duke. I have to name my dog on the farm Duke, but yeah, like I said, we have a bunch of stuff to do today. My brother has to come back over, finish cultivating the last 2 fields. I got to rip out that field up there, and then I'm going to go ahead and start planting today. So that should take at least a couple hours to plant. It should take at least 2 hours to plant the big field. 1.5 hours to plant the small one, and then so on and so forth. So we'll see how the day rolls today, but I'm going to go ahead and park that in there for now, just in case we need it. Alrighty, so my brother just came over like an hour ago, and he just started cultivating now the one field below us. So what we're going to do here is just go ahead and plant some corn. So I might speed this up for you a little bit for you guys. I do gotta say it's a really nice day to start planting some corn though. Early morning. Oh crap, I should have moved the trailer here. No big worries, we got around the trailer here pretty easily. I shouldn't even be this far over with a planter, but it's alright. Alrighty, well, we just got done planting all of my fields here, just the two big ones and then the real small one down there. Took a bit of time, couple hours, I'd say. We just left this one alone. Like I said, later on down the road, I'm just gonna completely take out that field, regrow the grass, and then, like I said, I'll let you guys choose what to do right there in the comment section below. I was thinking more like cows. I kind of want to do horses, but I kind of don't at the same time. I had to get another implement shed right beside this one, at least try to get one right next to it. So hopefully that will work out pretty good. All right, so I'm just washing the planter and the case tractor off just to, have it clean for the next use that we need it for. Plus, I want to avoid having my equipment all muddy and dirty and avoid rusting issues on these tractors as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this International back. Just got all the equipment cleaned up, put away for the next time we need to use it all. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions what to put up in that top field there, post it down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you are subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.